Good morning, Hoosiers. Guess what? Not in Indiana right now. I am in the Carolinas, and this is going to be the Carolina Thread Trail. So this is going to be a little bit different from my usual hikes, because the Carolina Thread Trail is actually a suburban hiking trail, as in it starts in a park and hikes along a creek bed in several suburban neighborhoods. To get to the trail, you want to park at H.C. Nesbitt Park, and then you hike down a little gravel path, arriving at this sign, which is the start of the trail. It's labeled as a 7.4 mile out and back trail. I'm probably going to hike the out part 3.7 miles and not come all the way back to the starting point, because I don't like hiking the same territory twice too often. So until then, let's get started. Come on in. I'm not bringing my trekking poles. I do, however, have 2 full liters of water with me, because even though it's 7:30 in the morning, this North/South Carolina heat indicates it's gonna be a scorcher, and I don't want to dehydrate. We are starting near Waxhaw, North Carolina, but I believe I'm going to be hiking through the state border, and I will end in South Carolina. So you get about near and a quarter of a mile, and it just drops down into trail. So that first little bit was all paved behind some houses, but now we're on actual trail, and it's going up and down more than I'd expect from a suburban trail. Also, you may notice I've got hat back here, because that sun beats down on you, and I don't know if I'm going to be out of these trees much, but we'll see. Looks like I'm coming up on a suspension bridge. I didn't know how long in it be, but I guess it's right there. I haven't crossed it before, but I was told about it when I told people I was gonna hike this thing. Cool. Oh, that is... All right, if you couldn't see those signs, on my right, North Carolina. On my left, South Carolina. And this bridge, let me tell you, a bit rickety. Nice creek though. And I kind of panned by it before, but here is the Carolina Thread Trail, which I'm seeing that mile 0 marker back there. I guess technically I just hiked the trail to get to the trail. It's a bigger guy. That suspension bridge bounced a lot. So I guess this is mile 0 of a trail I'm already technically on. Website I was checking out, All Trails, or at least the route in All Trails, definitely included the parking lot to that point as part of the trail. So I suspect that means I've shaved off about a half a mile, but that suspension bridge is about a half mile in. Oh my God, so many spider webs I'm walking through. Good morning. Okay. Backyard's right there. Lots of dogs on that one. Suburbia. Love it. So I've emerged from the woods to sort of a climb over a bridge. So instead of staying under, I'm gonna hike up over a little bridge and back down. And I believe this signifies approximately the halfway point of the trail. Very much in South Carolina now. I think I'm just gonna cross the road at the end of the bridge here, and I go back down in. Pretty sure anyway. So here we go. We are across. And back on we go. Woo. Woo. Oh yeah, shade. I gotta say, for being a suburban trail, they've done a pretty good job keeping it all shaded. And if it wasn't clear, the creek is back on the right again. Once again, I think I said it earlier, but I believe it's called 12 Mile Creek. That looks like a coiled up snake, but it might just be poop or a root. Trail comes out there. Nice big drainage area. And that's a heckin' lot of fireworks right there. One big difference I'm noticing on a trail like this, like a suburban trail, is after the initial suspension bridge, there was that Carolina Tracer Trail, like double chair. Haven't seen a single bench. Now, this development's pretty new, I believe, like less than 10 years new. So it's possible that as it develops, people will donate things like benches to the trail. But it's a little weird. I kind of want to sit down somewhere and drink water, but I think I've only got about a mile to go till the end of the trail, and I've yet to see a bench. The trail ends in a community park, soccer fields, tennis courts, etc. So I'm sure there's seating there, but you know, by then I'll have hiked close to 4 miles, and I just kind of want to get some fluids in me. So I'm just coming up on the end point, Walnut Creek Park. I think it's Park Center. It's like the community center of this place. And I'm at 4¼ miles. So the All Trails had that first paved lead-in as part of the trail. So I'm not really sure. This is supposed to be 3.75, but if you take off the 0.5 that it took to hike into the actual trailhead, that math's out correct. So one way, this trail's more like 4¼ holy crap. It is super hot. Still no benches that entire way, but I'm almost to the end now, so I'm gonna get to sit down in the park, drink a whole lot of water. Yeah, here we go. I think I called it the Carolina Trace Trail a couple times. It's the Carolina Thread Trail. My mistake.